Good morning, Mr. McDonald. You are doing great today. However, due to your recent accident, we had to cut down your leg. We can understand your frustration, but it was our only option. Anyway, you should be able to continue your life normally.
You ripped out all my parts.
Do you know how Icarus died?
Worst
He
of
flew too
all,
close to the
for
sun.
me to live, I gotta kill the part of me that saw.
Take it easy.
And I needed you more.
No one's here. You know when there is, right?
Slow and steady wins.
You know,
Bro,
we
the
had
bliss, the honor, the abundance, this house a piece of history. We're gonna laugh our way out to the bank.
and left these pieces. I want you to hurt like you hurt me today. And I want you to lose like I lose when I play what could have been. What could have been.
I'm gonna explain. Make sure to wipe directly.
Pleasure.
What we could have been. I am your ghost, a fallen angel. You ripped out all my parts. I couldn't care what invention you made me, 'cause I was meant to be yours. Could have been.
Most of our dreams die when we wake up.
Please be seated. Today, the court will hear the case of Morgan McDonald versus Martha Beth and John Beth. Both sides will make opening statements, question witnesses, and make closing arguments. We will begin with Mrs. Tinker's opening statement.
Ladies and gentlemen, I like to divide pain into two types, psychological and material. I think most of us agree that modern times life got complicated, that psychological harm became more painful than material. However, there is a handful of conditions where material harm have more effect in our life than mere psychological pain, which is losing a part of you, especially if it was a limb. My client, while he admits his wrongdoings, he would have thought better if he realized it would cost him an arm and a leg, literally. Thank you.
The defense is ready to begin his opening statement.
I'll save my statement for the last, Your Honor.
The plaintiff may call the witness.
I call Mr. Beth to the stand. So, Mr. Beth, tell me about the house your wife inherited.
What do you want to know?
Yeah, well, you can start with its condition.
Well, my wife inherited, had many valuable things, but got stolen repeatedly, so I had to put an end to it.
Amazing. So you decided to slaughter whoever entered?
Objection calls for speculation, Your Honor.
Withdrawn. Why did you install the shotgun, Mr. Beth?
I just wanted the intruders away. I didn't intend to harm anyone.
My dad almost died, and all you care about is stupid antiques?
Order, order. Young lady, if you speak again, I will tell the tooth fairy that you're so mischievous. Please continue.
As I was saying, they are not confetti shells, Mr. Beth. Mr. McDonald lost 3/4 of his leg.
Originally, my wife asked me to aim the wound to the abdomen, but I thought the legs might hurt less.
For your information, the legs has the biggest veins, and once cut, it's almost certain death. Also, do you really think it matters where you aim?
Yes, I think I did the right thing, and I wouldn't change anything.
No more questions, Your Honor.
Do you think we'll win this case?
Man, we're making history. You didn't lose your leg for nothing. Justice is best served cold.
So, at the time, did you think we're gonna win?
Winning is merely an overestimated concept. A man's win is another's loss. Of course I wanted my brother to win.
Okay, let's take a break. Please don't discuss anything related to the case outside the courtroom. Please refrain from any controversial opinions. We will be back exactly after 15 minutes.
So you're Mr. McDonald's attorney, right?
Yes, I was live.
Great, great. I tell you what, here is my business card. Let's have coffee break sometime.
Okay, what's for?
Oh, you know, we can settle outside the court. Should be better for me and you.
Well, based on these circumstances, I wouldn't settle for less than 100K.
Are you out of your mind? 100K? Your client is a thief. You'd be lucky if he's not thrown in jail.
Well, we'll see. Meet you in court.
So what do you think about all of this?
I don't know what the world has become. Now we are sympathizing with thieves.
I'm straight. Would have shot him myself if he were to touch my belongings.
But that doesn't mean that you have the right to kill him. Am I right?
He asked for it, kid, and responsible for his action.
Does the plaintiff's attorney have any other witnesses?
Yes, Your Honor, I call Mr. McDonald to the stand. So, Mr. McDonald, what were you doing at the house?
The house was abandoned, so I was checking it out.
You know this is trespassing, right?
Yeah, but I realized it would cost me my leg.
But you saw the signs, didn't you?
None of them said there were traps inside.
So if you knew there were traps inside, you wouldn't have stolen the house, right?
Objection, calls for speculation.
Why would knowing that traps matter to you? You said want to check it out, you could have looked from the window, right? Or entering the house was so crucial to you.
Objection, compound.
Sustained, and extract the entire testimonial of Mr. McDonald.
What? Why?
Miss, this behavior should not be allowed in the courtroom. Didn't even wait for me to sustain or overrule the objection.
With all due respect, Your Honor, I don't even know why we're having this trial.
Don't go brazen with me. You don't get to decide what goes to court or not. If you're trying to invoke a mistrial, it's not gonna work. I don't want to have any other issues regarding how this court works. Is that clear?
Yes, Your Honor.
We humans like to blame others for our actions. Oh, the devil made me do it.
Does the plaintiff's attorney have any other witnesses?
No devil.
I call Mr. Kingsman to the stand.
Your image in the mirror.
Mr. Kingsman, drive us through the events of the night.
Well, I met Morgan after he finished the shift at the gas station. We had a couple of beers. We saw this abandoned house and we thought, why not check it out?
Were there signs that indicate that there were traps inside?
No, not that I remember. Though there were the normal keep-out signs.
Can you tell us how Mr. McDonald lost his leg?
Morgan went upstairs. Then I heard a loud bang. Then a scream. I ran upstairs and I found him swimming in his blood. That's all what I remember.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Wear a mask long enough and you forget the
So
face
after
of me.
hearing all of that, what do you all think? Just to start with you. I feel like I get to defend his home, right? But they went too far. I mean, that's an abandoned house.
I couldn't agree more. I wouldn't do it myself. That's a man's life we're talking about. He was going to die. I'm with you on this point, but come on, we are making history in this case. If we let this slide, anyone will just trespass in any home they like.
And quite the opposite. If we don't do something about it, we will have shotguns planted in all houses.
Hey everyone, let's calm down. We're almost on the same page here. But if all abandoned homes have traps like that, it's gonna be like the World War all over again.
I get what you mean. We have two people that are wrong, but which ones outpower the other?
Me personally, I have many abandoned houses around the area. I don't want them all to have shotguns as traps. I just want them to feel safe for the officers around me.
I have no idea where this is coming from, but they asked for it. They would have meant the end of the bar either way, even the house wasn't abandoned. If we go lean, then we'll have thieves lurking everywhere.
That's why you have cupsmiths. They are gonna make sure that there are no thieves around. But the traps? How could they know about that?
I see that most of us agree that Mr. Bass is guilty in a sense, that self-defense seems to be proportionate to the act of Mr. McDonald.
I agree with her. They said they were gonna aim for the abdomen. If we let this slide, they will do it all over again.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's vote.
Hey guys, how are you doing?
Hey, I remember here.
How did it go today? I want you to tell us all about it. I can't say anything until the trial is over.
Hey, come on. I have been in jury duties many times. I was telling my boys.
Oh my god, have you actually been in jury duty before?
I've done it before. We could try asking her a question and see how she reacts to them.
I am not in a rush. It's gonna be on the news anyways. But do you actually feel that the thief is gonna win the case?
Of course they're not gonna incline to the thief, or are you?
Okay, everyone, we're back on the case. Anything to add from defense attorney?
No, Your Honor.
The plaintiff's attorney?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. We shall know the verdict within 5 minutes. But I want to talk about rules of conduct before I bring the jurors in. Obviously, one party is gonna be upset. And obviously, there are family members and friends on both parties. If there is anyone who is gonna audibly react, please step outside. You must respect the jury's verdict. You must respect and appreciate the jurors for the fact that they are doing us a service and for the fact they have been through tremendous trouble to reach the verdict, deciding the verdict, and to physically be present in hearing sessions. Is that clear? Okay, bring the jurors in.
The jury consists of 12 persons, chosen to decide who has the better lawyer, Robert Frost.
Have you reached a verdict?
Yes, Your Honor.
How have you decided?
We, the jury, in the case McDonald versus Beth, rule in favor of Mr. McDonald and award 150K in compensatory damages and 75K in punitive damages.
Which law did the jury base their decision upon?
There are legal precedents that had similar facts and verdicts. Allison versus Viscus, which ruled in favor of the plaintiff. Starkey versus Dameron, which also ruled in favor of the plaintiff. Other precedents, while don't have similar facts to directly compare, they stated in their interpretation that the owner of the premise is still liable for injuries caused by spraying guns or similarly operated mechanical devices.
Does attorneys want to inspect the verdict?
No, Your Honor.
Thank you, jury, for your service today. The court is adjourned.
You won. What did I get?
It's not about winning. It never was. He won, but he was never the man he was. Only a shadow remains.
And then what?
Then there was nothing. He lived as a ghost among us until he couldn't do it anymore. And as you know, no ghost is at peace until it finally moves on.
وبودع أملي فيك يا حلمي بسرعة فات لما تعشمت بيك جاية بسلم عليك ودعني باهتمام سلام أنا تقريبا مشيت أشوف وشك بخير أنا تقريبا نسيت ومن فرقك من كتير بعد لقانا الأخير مش بستطيع حفظت عن كلام. يا سنين عمري وبقيتها إلا أنا ما عشتهاش، يا قصة جيت قريتها فجأة ما كملتهاش، يا حكاية ما ابتديتها نزل فصل الختام.